Hello, vinyl community. Hello, music community. Hello, everyone out there, YouTube and whatnot. Thanks for stopping in to the Zonk Man. And we won't talk about hiatuses or how long it's been since a video's been done or anything like that. Don't know if you're going to hear in the background while I'm making this video. I've got MT.
What I love about it is it has like, it sounds kind of foreign.
You might be able to hear a little bit of that. MT in the background on the TV. Anyway, so what are we doing in this video? This video we are showcasing going to Greenville, South Carolina. So last weekend, there's probably already some videos up on this deal. Last weekend, meeting up with John, the digital gramophone, his buddy Justin, who's also been part of, he's part of the Carolina or Charlotte VC crew or whatever you want to call it. I guess we want to call it the Carolina VC crew to be more inclusive. He's definitely been at some of the Noble Records stuff and last good couple meetups, I believe, with Kimbro and maybe a concert buddy at Charlotte at Noble. Anyway, okay, we're not talking about that. We're talking about meeting up in Greenville, South Carolina, with John the digital gramophone, Justin, and Eric Weinbender. So yes, we're going to, this video is going to be about that meetup. Where's the Zonk Man at? The Zonk Man's just like hanging out, It's just like, there's still records being bought. It's just trying to go to Grown Man Record Night when I can. So if you're watching this video, go check out Grown Man Record Night too. Also, before this meetup on South Carolina, the night before, I did my 35th high school reunion. Maybe I get one or two people. That's about it. Hear from that. I actually put Zonk Man on my name tag. Anyway, we won't talk about that. We're here to talk about the Greenville meetup, South Kakalaki. So the first, we're going to meet up at Sound and Vision store, which is technically in Malden, South Carolina. It is a suburb of Greenville, South Carolina. And yes, Greenville is that big in order to have suburbs. Don't get Weinbender started. He'll let you know it's no podunk town in the South. This is a big city, college town, up and coming, growing, that type of thing. And they, do have 4 record stores, so we're going to go to 3 of those. So Sound and Vision. What I get there, it's the entrepreneur, the owner is a younger guy, does it with his girlfriend. He is kind of more on the metal side, but he has everything there. There's jazz and R&B, soul and funk. There's everything there, and the whole Sound and Vision thing. So he's got video games, DVDs, I think some comic books. There was other stuff there, a whole t-shirt room. So there's other stuff there. That's why it's Sound and Vision. It's not just like records and CDs. So what did I get? Anywhere in here, the Zonk Man's editor can put in some Sound and Vision, either pictures or a few seconds of like the store or getting in some of the other patrons that came. Okay. No, you're good, man. You're good. You can be in the video. This has some steadying stuff too, so. Oh, you're good. You're good, John.
Oh, I know I'm good.
Oh.
I'm worried about your camera. Yeah, just songs, not yeah. I bought him a copy of Highway to Hell. He's doing guitar now. Yep, that is a Mustang. If you're into neon.
What my wife? Oh wow! You don't see Mongrel every day. Was Noah in there too? Do you need any of those?
That's one you don't see.
Oh.
What's that?
I was into all that. I actually sold all this.
Oh, I hate that.
Wow, see,
I need the, not the mango. I need the psychedelic.
I had back in '72.
Judas Priest. I have to lay over some lame music so I don't get copyright popped on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that like film in store.
Yeah.
You'll like hear the store music first, and then it'll go.
Yeah, we post like flip videos on
Okay.
Instagram. Sometimes we'll get flagged for the music.
Right.
But still, I mean, even when that one, like, just like when I first started.
All right, let's do some digging. So we meet there at 11 a.m. Winebender's not. He's not going to meet up with us yet. So what I get? Show some records. Black and Blue. This is a gem from 1985 on Geffen Records. Yeah, it's that hair metal. If you don't like hair metal, it's like a glam band, you know. It's pretty cool. The guy, Tommy Thayer, also did a Kiss stint for a minute. So anyway, yeah. Check out that record. That's good stuff. Where am I going to put these? Let's put this over here. And what else did I get there? Since Metal Theologian's talking in the background, a little Interceptor, the Masters of Mayhem. This band was promoted on the Metal Theologian channel. They are local to Charleston. They are a modern band, and they are Venom Worship and some other stuff around that time too. So it is real good stuff. You know, the story was he kind of promoted on his channel, hey, I'm going to, you know, if y'all go to this band camp, buy these cats 45, you know. And I think it kind of like blew them away. I don't know how many 45s they sold. You know, could have been a large handful or 20 or so. And they're like, why are we selling all these records all of a sudden? And I think they found out that Aaron had like promoted their band on his channel, and it actually got some people to go buy the record. So that was real cool. This was cool to find at Sound and Vision. Boom, on to the next. We didn't waste a whole lot of time. On to Horizon Records, which is like a big deal. It's a real good store there in Greenville. If you live there, that's probably like your go-to, especially a huge new selection. They get like freaking everything. And, you know, the used is good also, but Winebender says that the used gets picked through because so many people go there. So we're not going to turn this crap off. So anyway, so we're at Horizon Records. Good, I'm just kind of feeling it. Nothing in like the new arrivals. Nothing on the wall really. So I dug a CD. Little Lamb of God, Ashes to the Wake. Aaron Griffin invited me to go to this concert last year when they did the 20th anniversary in 2024. So we went with Aaron Griffin and his buddy Adam in Raleigh to see them play this whole record. And I had zero physical copy of this album. So I finally got around to getting a CD, Ashes to the Wake, Lamb of God. And of course, they did Mastodon, did Leviathan on that particular concert. And the Kerry King Band was there. So what else? And then Mikey Bananas has really been pumping up this band. So I've been listening to some of this. And I had to get the most recent Chat Pile record, Cool World. Like I said, Horizon has a great new record selection, and this was there, so I went ahead and picked up this. Chat Pile is maybe not like always recommended type band, and I think because Mike has been playing it so often, so it is one of those bands that you gotta really like dive into. You may not like it right off the get-go. One play is not going to be enough to like get you going with them. You gotta kind of play it and kind of like to get into it, you know. So Chat Pile, they're from Oklahoma City. It's like noise rock. It's really in the vein, if you go back to, they start talking about like stuff that inspired Kurt Cobain. And when he played like the whole second side of the second half of the Incesticide album was like really brought on by this like scratch acid, you know. The vocals are like real rough, and it's it's different. If you listen to some scratch acid, I forget what Mike's is the other stuff, the Jesus Lizard, something else. That's all this kind of like noise rock. That's kind of like their inspiration and kind of like where they come from, you know. I mean, not on this record. This record has a song called I Am Dog Now. And I don't know if the lyrics are really based about the current state of affairs of what people are identifying as. But there's those kind of lyrics and songs on that. So that's Chat Pile. So that's Horizon. We met up. Winebender came there. We met up with Horizon. We went and ate next. And, of course, what does the Carolina VC crew do at lunchtime? Barbecue. So we went to Lewis Barbecue. I don't know how big they are. I want to say that there is like one in Charlotte or something like that. But there's a Lewis Barbecue in Greenville, South Carolina. I just got the barbecue sandwich, but I got the barbecue sandwich with all 3 different meats, like brisket, the chopped barbecue, and like smoked sausage. So it's kind of insane, kind of an insane sandwich to have this like 3 meat intense, but it was great stuff. Great stuff. And then great talking around the table. The atmosphere there was good. You could eat inside, eat outside. Of course, it was a hot South Carolina day still, so we're like, we need to eat on the inside so everybody's not sweating while eating whatever they decided as far as on the barbecue menu. But yeah, I got this crazy 3 meat barbecue sandwich, so it was kind of over the top, even for the Zonk man. Then after that, we go, boom, it's time to go down the street. Cabin Floor Records. Cabin Floor Records is like the Digger's Dig in Greenville. Everything is kind of, there's a wall with good stuff on it. The stuff's organized with used over here, new over here. But there's like some stuff that's just like stacked up and over here, and there's a pile over here, and there's a big row of records over here that maybe hasn't been got to yet. But you can go grab something. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'll have to look it up. I'll take this for it. So that's the kind of vibe in Cabin Floor. It's cool. Shop owner's cool. The guy that was there on Sunday, super cool. Eric knows all of them by name. I forget who the shop owner is, Joe, and who might have helped us that day or whatever. But I'll show a couple records. Little Iggy Pop, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Is blah, the Zonk man's blah, blah. He's just like spewing garbage. Blah, blah, blah. Of course, this is 1986. Real Wild Child is probably the big song that you may know off of this. Produced by David Bowie. Not also Eno in this particular era. But Bowie still. So, yeah. Killer to snag one of this Iggy Pop record, you know. And then I did snag something off the wall, and I was questioning everybody. Well, about price and this, that, and the other. Some Ultimate Spinach. So if you've watched any Carolina VC crew, especially the Dylan at Noble Records, definitely shown this record. Definitely good, like hard, heavy, psych type record. And I can't remember if it's 69 or 68. But here they are all under the Ultimate Spinach. And this is stereo. I don't know if there's mono copies of this or not. Gatefold. Let's show some gatefold action. See how much we get there. So cool. Killer. This has been on the want list for a long time. I've got a lot of these psych records. I just kind of get them when I come across them. I don't like search out and have to go like have it, you know, do mail order, have it shipped, that type of thing. Just kind of when I dig it, you know. When I don't know what's beeping. Ultimate Spinach. So that's really it as far as the digs on the Greenville, South Carolina trip. You know, yeah, chat up about these records, what you think of these records. If you got these records, you want these records, don't know about these records. It's all about the records. There's another thing I'm going to go ahead and kind of push. There was another thing this weekend. The Gastonia... What was it? Carolina Sound Music Expo. I think that's what it was called. It was like a record show in Gastonia. So we met up for that again. So yeah, we'll talk about that in the next video. And then if I haven't done it in a while, I'll say, hey Zonk Man, where's the video for Gastonia? So another meetup, another great day. I'll talk about that in another video. This was a great meetup. Seeing Winebender, because it had been a while since I've seen Winebender and John the Digital Gramophone. I forget the last time there was that I made it to Charlotte. You know, those guys are always having like it seems like somebody always pops into Charlotte and then they meet up at Noble type deal. I don't make all of those. I try to though. This was definitely a have to. You need to get to Greenville, need to meet up with John, Justin, and Winebender. And just, yeah, hung out. Even after Cabin Floor Records, we went to the coffee shop. That's where we really got to like hang, you know, and start chatting up, you know, and just hanging out. And that was really almost the best time of the whole day, was just when we stopped digging for records and then was hanging out and, you know, talking trash, talking whatever, you know, because there was football games on and all kinds of stupid stuff too. So everybody was talking about football and this, that, and the other. All right, I think I've rambled on enough here. So yeah, hopefully there's a little bit of editing going on when the stores pop up. The name, show a little something, show a picture, something like that. Appreciate y'all. Till next time, we'll see ya. Getting zonked by the Zonk Man.